Today's date, February 6th, 2014, which is also the one-year anniversary of the death of 13-year-old Anass, whose body was found in the Wassenaar woods. After conducting a short investigation, the police determined it was a suicide, but his family disagreed and has been fighting ever since to reopen the case. Today, in his honor, they organized a demonstration in front of the Dutch parliament to ask Dutch politicians to help them in their fight. Anass's father informed the demonstrators how crucial it is to reopen his son's case.
Daarom zijn wij vandaag samen om nee te zeggen tegen deze beslissing. Nee tegen kindermoord. Nu is het Anass, een andere keer is uw kind, uw broer, uw zus.
And even after the pleas of a grieving father, the doors remained closed. Anass went missing on a Wednesday, and his body was found 24 hours later. Investigators concluded that Anass had committed suicide. But after his parents looked at the autopsy report, they noticed that important details were left out. Investigators failed to test Anass's clothing for DNA. Independent pathologists who studied the police photos of Anass's body concluded that the injuries that he sustained were clear indicators that he was a victim of foul play. Anass's brother also had a message for the Dutch media.
Ik wil jullie vragen om eens kritisch te zijn. Durf eens kritische vragen te stellen. Durf zelf eens wat te onderzoeken. Tot nu toe, jullie zijn er wel als wij wat roepen. Bijvoorbeeld vandaag bij deze demonstratie. Jullie nemen het ook zeker over als het Openbaar Ministerie een statement maakt. Kortom, jullie laten hier wel voeren. Maar ik wil aan jullie ook vragen, ik denk dat het tijd is om ook een keer zelf op jacht te gaan.
And even after the pleas of a grieving brother, the doors remained closed. Next, a party chairman asked his fellow colleague, Opstelten, the Dutch Minister of Justice, to do the right thing and come outside.
Door minister van Opstelten persoonlijk aan te spreken en hij is hier binnen, hij moet hier ergens binnenlopen, zijn vertegenwoordigers zijn hier binnen. Het is een oprechte oproep aan minister van Opstelten om deze zaak te heropenen.
Even after the pleas of a fellow politician, the doors remained closed. But right after the demonstrators had left the area, politicians began trickling out of the building. This is Jeroen Dijsselbloem, the Dutch Minister of Finance. After Dijsselbloem left, I set up my camera so that I could record a stand-up, and that's when this happened.
Hallo. Wat heb je aan het filmen? Mezelf, stand-up.
Ja, stand-up, dat zou kunnen, maar het is niet toegestaan om de ingang.
Oh, dat heb ik, oké.
Ja, dus bij deze. Anders krijg je of de politie komt erbij of collega's gaan je...
Oké, nou is goed.
Oké.
As soon as I turned off my camera, Opstelten, the Dutch Minister of Justice, casually walked out of the building, past the brother of Anass, who you can see standing in the top left corner by the red arrow, and drove off in this car. Adding insult to injury, Opstelten clearly showed with his cowardly act of avoiding the confrontation with the family of Anass that he has no respect for them and has a complete disconnect with his constituents. This is Kevin Roberson in The Hague, reporting for Examiner.com.